Does God even know when you are struggling? Does He even exist? Do you know how it feels like to be drowning? You feel like you are gasping for air, being dragged down, your lungs filling up with water. You're waving your arms desperately, trying to hold on to anything, to anyone who can steady you and save you. I have almost drowned in water at sea and in life. My name is Charlotte, and a year ago I found myself hopelessly in a life out of control. I was drowning, gasping for air, as challenges kept crashing into me, dragging me down. At the bottommost point of my struggle, I discovered a lifeline, something that was starting to keep me afloat, but also to start living with purpose and peace. This is my story, a story about how during my year of struggle, combining Bible readings with breathwork became my unexpected salvation, and now my calling. Imagine a woman once confident, composed, excited, just feeling like a little bit of formal self, just feeling lost. That was me. Challenges, problems left me exhausted. There was pain in every aspect of my life. In my desperation, I did what many of us do. I retreated, distanced myself from everyone, including God. My prayers, which were once filled with hope and gratitude, turned to bitter arguments. Why me? Make it stop. Pleading, begging, tears streaming down my face. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, my prayers took on different stages. Denial, bargaining, anger, depression, and finally, a little bit of acceptance. This is the story of how I rediscovered the Bible in the Year podcast with Father Mike Schmidt. The Bible readings and his words became my light. Father Mike talks about how God works and heals us through our brokenness. That stirred something in me. It felt like I was seeing almost the light at the end of the tunnel. The Bible readings began to light my path. But old habits die hard. Not trusting fully in God's word and His ability to help me and to surrender to His plan, I began to look for something tangible to do to regain control. And that's when I stumbled upon breathwork. By focusing solely on my breath, I felt calmness. The noise in my head had finally been turned down, allowing me to listen. I began to combine breathwork with my Bible readings. It seemed like a little bit of a miracle as I focused on my breath and reflected on the verses that resonated with me. I found myself entering a state of stillness. In this quiet place, free from my racing thoughts, words began to come alive, speaking directly to me, to my struggles, offering comfort when I needed it. I call my practice Breathe in Prayer. It is my way of integrating God's Word into every breath of my being. With every inhale, you draw on His wisdom, and with every exhale, release my fears and doubts. Slowly, I began to find solid ground. My prayers started to have a new way of speaking to God. It was more of a conversation now. I began to see the Bible as a breathing guide, living guide for my life. Breathwork is not only a stress relief technique, but it is my way to embody peace. The peace that I asked from God. With each intentional breath, reminding me of God's Spirit, of God's life that He breathed into humanity. I went from surviving to living. I see you facing challenges that once broke me. And God is calling me to share this journey with you. The journey of brokenness to wholeness, from chaos to peace. I extend my hand to you. Wherever you are on this journey, whether you're riding high on the waves of life or you're feeling like you're sinking beneath them, join me in this journey of Breathe in Prayer. The journey is about moving forward. It's about finding God in the midst of our messy lives. It's about breathing in love and breathing out fear. So take a deep breath. Fill your lungs with air. And as you exhale, release your worries to God in beat.
In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. 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 In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4.
So come on this journey with me, one breath, one verse at a time. Welcome to Breathe and Pray. Are you ready for your first breath with God?